Hello, Wolfgang Steiner. You are managing director of Steiner Gemüsebau, and I'm very happy that you want to do this interview with me for the GreenTech community. So welcome to that. How did you step into the world of producing vegetables at Steiner? Can you explain a little bit more?
Yes, we stepped in to this business in 2013, and we don't come out of this business. I, from myself, have a technical education.
I see.
So I'm more a IT guy.
Yeah.
And my father was asking this question long before 2013. How can vegetables be produced on a sustainable way?
Mm-hmm.
And he knew that almost all local vegetable produced in Central Europe is heated by fossil energy.
Yes.
And he was aware that on several spots that heat is lost or available on a huge amount, for instance, of diverse power plants. They have humongous efforts. They build in high efforts to get rid of the heat.
Yes.
And he knew that with this heat you can perfectly heat a greenhouse.
Yes, of course.
Close this loop sustainably. And then for him, it did not fit to produce food, and to produce that food, fresh food, you need to waste fossil energy.
Yes.
And so we were looking for spots to do this, and we were short before to get in contact with a power plant in the near region here.
Mm-hmm.
And by that time, also in Kirchweidach in Bavaria was this geothermal project drilled down. And yes, we came perfectly in time. And so we immediately knew that geothermal heat is the best form to heat a greenhouse.
Yes.
And so it come hand by hand. And in 2014, we built up the first 11.8 hectares greenhouse. And now 6-7 years later, we are at over 34 hectares.
Wow.
Closed horticulture.
So business is in that perspective running well, and your father had a good vision on how to really explore this new kind of sustainable production.
Yes, it's not only the sustainable production, but I think it's also the sales. How do you have a market for this product?
Of course.
Can you sell to this market? This is a very important question.
And if you look at that, what is your main market that you offer your product to?
Sell all the goods in Bavaria.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 10% go in the region out of Bavaria. It's the region southwest called, but 90% of our production stays in Bavaria.
So it's actually also kind of a local production.
Local
side.
Production and local sales. Yeah.
So, okay. And what kind of crops do you grow?
We grow tomatoes,
Mm-hmm.
peppers, and strawberry in the conventional sector. And since 2 years, we have also a modern organic greenhouse with peppers, tomatoes, and cucumbers.
Ah, I see.
So we have the organic and the conventional.
Okay. So, and how do you pronounce in this way really the difference? Because is that has to do with the soil that you grow it in, or how is it arranged at your facility?
So it's a different company. We made a new company, the Biohof Kirchweidach. So it's not Gemüsebau Steiner, it's Biohof Kirchweidach.
Okay.
It's a company. And we are producing there only in the soil because it's the organic regulatories.
It is, yeah.
We came to this point because we knew, okay, with the biological plant protection, we think we can manage the challenge. So what for us was the big challenge was to get to work with the soil, because you have this nice substrate in the conventional.
Yes.
You know exactly how much water you give, how much water is in the slab, what
Yes.
the EC and the pH level, and when you need to adapt it, you just put other number in the water unit, and then the is different. So with the soil, the big challenge is that you have a kind of black box, and you need to foresee 6 weeks. In 6 weeks, what how much nutrition will the plant need, and what actions I need to set now that the plant has this. Supplements and nutritions available in 6.
Yes, and so your background is more from a technical side, as you briefly explained. Does that help you in this kind of new way of doing the production organically?
To be honest, when we come to production, not really. So
okay.
We have our gardeners, our specialists. They are taking care of the plants, and I of course support where I can. So for instance, in the of course I also gave my input in our new project in Emmerting. We put the lid crop completely with LED. There it's to get all the things together, what technique we use. There it helps me, but when it comes to certain technical issue, how we steer the plant, it's more the experience from a gardener what's necessary.
The green fingers.
The green finger.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So if you look at well, you already explained a little bit, of course, with the sustainability. But if you look at the real drivers of your company or both companies, what are your main drivers as a greenhouse production facility, as a marketing vehicle?
For us, the main driver is taste.
Taste. Okay.
Taste. We need to produce a quality where people speak about it and say, okay, wow, a tomato like this I only get at Steiner, and I try to get and I go to the Rewe store and buy this tomato there because it tastes different to others. And
that's
what we manage with tomatoes quite well. With strawberries also very well, and with pepper we think with pepper there is not that big difference in taste. There's also difference in taste possible.
But it's difficult, right? It's very difficult.
And it's not that emotional product, for instance, compared to strawberries. Yeah, I don't see this with peppers, but not, of course we also try to get good tasting pepper to the customer, but we see the possibilities for tomatoes and strawberries
are bigger. Yeah, actually, it's regarding the peppers. It's indeed also other growers are facing that, and how to make peppers more popular. That's one thing, but also to really change the flavor, the taste is quite difficult because of the there's like a ceiling of possibilities that is reached right now, and I know that the different growers also from Dutch side are looking at how to change that, and of course the breeders that are involved in that specifically. So maybe a nice subject to discuss in a later interview with other growers and international breeding companies. If you look at COVID, of course, we cannot skip that part because it's quite disruptive. How did that affect your company?
Yeah, of course, it affected our company because it just depends on the retail market. We sell all our products over the retail.
Yes.
And they had quantity and turnover uplifts to up to 30%. And of course, this also in the fresh sector even sometimes more because people start to cook at home and stuff like that.
Yes.
This affected our production or our sales.
So it really increased.
It really increased,
Yeah.
and we were really challenged to get, yeah, you know, in the greenhouse you only produce what you can produce. So
Yeah.
it's like a factory where I turn the button and we produce 50% more, or we put
No, it's
one extra shift in there of people, and we putting out more. No, we harvest that what the nature is giving us.
Yes, of course.
And so yeah, we came to our borders with the quantity. So we were completely running out of product in the beginning of the year. So in the first 2-3 months of the year, when the COVID lockdown was when the first lockdown, yeah, we had absolute problems with the quantities to get.
So and what did you change in your approach to meet the demand? Because it seems that you are more in control, or are able to reach that goal, to have more offer.
Yeah, not to have more offer, because we know that this we as a company focus on the market, and we think that the market we are now selling to, we are on a limit where more would maybe we could sell this year, but at least the next year, when things are quite running normal again, will be too much. And for us, it's the main focus to focus our production to the market, and not the other way around. Then
more on the quality than on the selling in that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So what we do internal for our processes, we really try to get our quantity prognosis. We really put our focus there, that we get good prognosis from the gardeners, good prognosis for the sales, and to bring that together. That we can.
So there's no gap in between.
So that there is no gap in between. Yes.
Okay. Good to hear. And what is your vision for the next year? How will you elaborate or implement that vision for the next year in your company?
So we want, the first thing is that we work all the time to strengthen our image of good taste, and also sustainability and transparency is very important to us. So the people know that behind this big glass houses, this is it's a transparent company. The people, the product, what's sold, it's honest. It's the social responsibility is aware. The economical responsibility is there. And yes, this product costs money, but when the people pay for it, they know, okay, we're not as I'm looking for the right word now. That the people know, okay, they pay the people right, they pay the nature right, so everything has its price, and it's fair, and it's transparent, and it's okay, and the people can buy that with a good consciousness.
Yes, very, very clear. So, and how do you do that? Do you have a specific way to get it in the brains of the people?
Yes, we were. So last year we stopped it, but the years before we had visitors. We had over 10,000 visitors every year.
Oh, I see.
In the month of April till November.
Okay.
To get hygienic and efficient production hand in hand.
Yes.
So only for a limited time in the year, we open the doors for visitors. They get a transparent, full insight of the production.
Oh, how clever!
Meet the people how we work, and for us, it's yeah, it's the potential. We see the potential by explaining the people what we do and how we do it, that we can even critical customers, they don't feel that this big greenhouses go hand in hand with the sustainable production.
Yes.
Yeah, we can change a little bit the mindset, and
Yes.
also the critics what people have against greenhouses.
Yeah.
We can change that mindset, and that's very important for us, because we think that
Yes.
modern horticulture is a very essential pillar in feeding the world
Yes.
in the next few decades.
Yes, so and it will really help you to get in the minds of the people and to see where the hesitation is, or the negative thoughts, and use that in a positive way to change that, when you are able to do that. And as I hear, you are able to do that, and still believe, like we do, of course, as GreenTech, in how important it is to have horticulture for producing sustainable food in the
Yeah.
world. So that's a very clever thing. So if you look at your company and your biggest challenge nowadays, what is that? What would you really seek solutions for?
As a company, or
As a
yeah.
company in the production side, do you have like challenges that you say, okay, I would love to have there a certain solution for, on maybe the production system, if you look on autonomous, or perhaps in the people that are working at you, the amount of people, is that enough, or is that declining? How?
Mhm. Yes, what we're really looking for is more, but the developments are there, of course, but things that help the growers and the people working in the greenhouse to get more information, what they need, that they can have more tools what helps them for the work. We use a time registration system.
Mhm.
Everything, also every Mitarbeiter has its own smartphone and stuff like that. But I don't have the feeling that this technology is really there where it could be at the moment.
Okay, so more digital information available, and that is combined to really help you in having the right transparency in your production process, in
Also
your.
leading the people, Mitarbeiter motivation, Mitarbeiter leadership, and Mitarbeiter very important development to get the people the skills what you want them to have. And
Yeah.
there I see is it's yeah, there could be more on the market available when it comes to Mitarbeiter training of leader personnel in the greenhouse. It's from my personal point of view.
Yeah, so more on training, more on
Yeah,
real.
but I speak now more about team leader level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we could dive into that in a GreenTech momentum, because I can imagine that there's more growers and CEOs, company owners that have that need. So thank you for sharing. You are also member of the jury of the GreenTech Innovation Awards. How important are innovations in your company?
Yes, very important. And we try a lot. We also fail
Can you
sometimes.
give some examples?
Yeah, now we in Emmerting, for instance, we put in a complete the greenhouse we have there. We put in complete LED, and we were the first one with the LED combined with this air mix system.
And if you look at other innovations, so if you look at innovations in your company, you say you very much value the taste. Huh? That's one pillar of your company, to express yourself, to distinguish yourself from other producers. So how do you innovate on that part?
Yeah, for instance, this year we introduced a quality board,
Yeah.
and we hang this topic very on the top level of our agenda internal, and there will be a pool of 30 people from internal and external people that do all 2 weeks we do a very intensive quality tests,
Okay.
and also taste rankings, also with other products. And this plays a central goal in this year, in our management this year. So
That will
we also
really
try
help.
to, we
That
also
will really
try
help to
to
innovate.
to get a database on that, to have really tracking, okay, what products, when does our product maybe tastes better compared to others, when it tastes the same level compared to the others, to get a little bit more transparency in there.
Yes, yes. Then you can really steer what the taste is and what product is really good for the consumer, what they really like. That's of course what you would like to sell. So we are almost at the end of the interview. If I would like to conclude with perhaps a good idea, or a good message from your side. What would you say to growers, suppliers, to conquer this horrible pandemic that we have at the moment? What would you give as a message to make them stronger?
I think believe in that what we do is a good thing, and we need this to get our whole population move forward. I mean, we producing food, we're producing healthy food, and we don't produce weapons or anything like this. And I think with this mindset, and I'm completely the opinion that healthy vegan food and fresh natural food will play more and more a big role in people's life, because
Yes.
you just need to look at what Apple does. They are also pushing this health things forward, and food is one of the biggest pillars in personal health. Of course, there's sports
Yes.
and stuff like that, but a big pillar is the food, and so we have the opinion to work in a sector what's exactly in this what it just spoke about, where we are in the sector and we can move something. So
Yeah,
we're also
I
part
agree.
of the Eat This movement from Ed Smith. I don't know
Yeah,
if you know it. Yeah,
of
and
course.
I'm really motivated also by Ed's vision and
Yes,
what they does, and we also support them.
good.
One of the supporters, and yeah, I really see potential there in really getting the people on board and saying, okay, that what we produce, of course, this is a big building and we have high technology, but tell me what's bad in it. So
Exactly, exactly.
and yeah, to bring this out and produce healthy food and safe food, and also fair produced food. I think to orient them to always have that in the mindset. It helps people also
Yes.
through different times.
So stay true to your mission and believe in producing greenhouse vegetables.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Very clear, and thank you very much for participating in this interview. I very much look forward to hopefully within soon see you also in person again, and we continue with the GreenTech Innovation, of course, Innovation Awards, of course, and you as a jury member, thank you also for that, and look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you. Thanks for this interview. It was a good was good to talking to you, and also looking forward to see you maybe again online, or better, hopefully in real life.
Yes, that would be much better. Okay, thanks, Wolfgang. Bye-bye.
All the best. Bye bye.
Bye.